hypocritical being humble. The rumor is I'm hungry. Like an empty stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's better than the trouble.
So did I get the first fish in your boat?
First fish in the boat. I wish I would have.
Yes.
I wish I would have addressed that.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I will.
Yeah, that's the first fish in this thing. That's a bad damn deal. We need to talk about that.
We do need to. It was brought to your attention.
Brought to my attention that I hadn't caught a fish out of this boat yet. And the first bass that was boated in my new Express was by this freaking idiot. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go put it back on the trailer.
I'm actually, regardless of what happens the rest of this trip, I'm confident to say that at least I caught the first fish in your boat.
The first fish in my boat.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Darian is Fishing. If you're new to my channel, then you missed the last time we shot one of these series, and I can promise you it's one of the most fun things that we've done on my channel yet. If you've been watching my channel, you know the show up and shut up challenge that me and Luke Dunkins did last year was a blast. We're doing it again. We're here in Texas now. We literally drove 16 hours in the last 2 days to get here and film this for you guys, and we're super excited. I don't know if are we saying the name of the lake we're at?
Yeah.
We're at Choke Canyon, and yeah, super excited. It's windy as crap. Luke drove 16 hours. I rode for 14 hours. We had a ton of fun cutting up, but now there's no more fun involved. It's gonna be balls to the walls. So today we're doing a challenge. This whole series is gonna be like a challenge. 3 videos, the most cumulative points in this series. So we're gonna do 3 videos. Each single video is gonna be different rules, a little bit different format, but the whole system that we've come up with is points at the very end. So today we're both gonna be fishing on the front deck. We've never been here. We don't have waypoints. We don't have a clue. We're just gonna put this thing together. But the point system is you get 1 point if you catch a bass under 5 pounds. You get 5 points if you catch a bass over 5 pounds. So we're gonna fish it together, kind of work together, but we're not keeping points together. So then the next video you guys see will be a completely different format, but the points are gonna keep adding up. So every single video, the points are gonna keep adding up, and the winner will be chosen after the 3rd video. So you guys do not wanna miss that. If you're watching my channel and for some reason you don't know what Luke Dunkins' channel is, here is his sick logo. I don't even know if my camera is rolling. It is rolling. That's Luke Dunkins' channel. I'll tag it in the description box below. This is Luke Dunkins. And
winner of Show Up, Shut Up season 1, but now season 2 is kicking off, and I've got this idiot shoulder to shoulder with me. So here we go. Here we go.
So this is presented by 6 Cents Fishing, and I don't know what just happened on the end of that video, guys, but I'm gonna let Luke talk for just a split second because unfortunately Luke did win the last one, so he has a little bit of probably better. I don't say he has a better strategy than me. I would hate to say that, but he did win the last one. So what do you think about this one? What's different for you on this one than the last one?
Well, it's gonna be, obviously we're gonna be sharing the boat. There's no hiding anything. Like I could text you and say, hey man, I'm not getting bit, and had 17 pounds in the box. Like we could mess with each other. Now, if I figure something out,
I also just
figured it out. You're gonna be next to me, so it's gonna come down to truly who can get the bites, who can figure stuff out. But it's gonna be cool because we're competing against each other, but almost working as a team at the same time. Like it's a really, to me, unique idea for a tournament. You know, and I think throughout this video series, you're gonna see the ideas we have to mix this up and make this fun in the same boat. Y'all are gonna really like it. So be sure you're subscribed and following along.
Yeah, we want to say a huge thanks to 6 Cents Fishing for sponsoring us, bringing us out here. Though you're all going to see the guys on the rest of the trip. We'll link the description, the other guys in the description box down below of all the guys that are going to be on this trip. Some really cool guys. It's hopefully some huge fish. If you guys haven't heard this yet, I'm sure you have by the time this video comes out. Ben Milliken and Zark yesterday caught the bag of a lifetime. They caught a 16-pounder and some 13s and some 9s and a lot of madness going on. So there's big fish here. We're super excited, but we're gonna go ahead and jump in the water, go ahead and jump in the boat, put it in the water, and hopefully go break this place down. I'm really excited. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and wish me luck on trying to defeat Luke this time. Oh, guys, I've got a great feeling. I've only had this feeling a couple times in my life, but I got a feeling that I'm about to seriously put a lot of fish in the boat. I'm gonna rack the points up quick. I do have a couple of defensive plays in my book today, so it's not gonna be just offense. There's gonna be a little defense play today. That's gonna be part of my strategy.
Let me tell you how that defense is gonna go with my dadgum boat. It's gonna go about one time and your ass is gonna be swimming.
Oh,
so tell them all about the defense.
Look guys, one thing I'm not gonna lie, before we even get started, I've been joking about this boat. This sucker right here is a sick boat. This floor, awesome. I hate the logo right here in the middle of it. But other than that, awesome boat. I'm excited to see this. If any of y'all wanna buy my Ranger before I get it in the water, I'll probably sell it to you so I can buy an Express. But yeah. Any last thoughts before you get your beaten today?
No, not at all, except I would just go ahead and say again, just watch it with the defensive maneuvers in this boat and you got to ride home with me. If a defensive maneuver ends up with me in the water.
No, I wouldn't be that hard. Oh, I see some hydrilla in one piece floating right there. All right guys, we've made it to the first spot, and as weird as this sounds in a competition, we are going to try to break this thing down together from a fundamental standpoint.
That's right. That's right.
All right, before you dig in, if you had to pick, well, my rods are on top, but if you had to pick one thing that you think is going to be the ticket, just by looking at what we've seen so far, what do you think?
Can I pick that it's not going to be the buzzbait that you have tied on because the water temperature is 48?
Or the...
I mean, I think the 75X, this red, this watercolor looks really good. It's that wintertime deal. I think that could really catch them. I think a jerkbait could be strong. Of course, always the damn chatterbait could play. I ain't gonna lie, it's warm air temperature wise, but like the wind coming off this lake at 46, 47 degree water. I will say this, we idled across this, it was 45 in the pocket where the boat ramp's at. Get over here on this side, the south wind's blowing in and the water temperature is like 3 degrees warmer. Like I already noticed that. Probably
pro talk, baby. Pro talk, let's get it.
Fishing?
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be down for about 20 minutes, so I'm just trying to get a couple quick flips in. I got a lot of tackle to do before. Well, you're in my way, but I have to do a lot, so I'm just gonna let you do your own thing. No, you can take your time. I'm just gonna flip these little quick trees. I mean, there's about 11 million of them to flip, so I do feel that hydrilla though.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. It's way more protected over here. And in my imaginary mind, this water's probably not cleaner, but
cleaner than it was over there.
It's cleaner than it was over there. I know it's cleaner than it was over there.
I just feel like,
I swear I just got bit.
I mean, you want a lake with a bunch of dang bass in it. I mean, that's what we drove 16 hours for. I mean, you act like you're at Lake Cumberland. I mean, this is the place dreams are made of. Yeah, you probably did run into one. Now it's just coming down through here and hell, throwing this damn square bait. Oh, there's another one. I mean, I've seen it. Yeah. What y'all doing? Y'all in the
time swap?
It's the time swap?
Time swap. I'm making a real big run.
You gonna make a run?
I'll make a huge run.
You better not break my boat.
I'm trying. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not. That's what made my laugh almost even better. I saw one and I threw to it, and my chatterbait fell through them, and like several things went down to it, and I stroked it about 2 times, except it was under the boat. Well, I'll tell you my strat. Here's what I'm thinking. That's just my opinion, because I don't know what we're doing, so I'm gonna just stroke this thing out of the grass like I would at Gunnersville, and just hope for the best. And especially since we can see out in front of us with your fancy transducer, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Look, shut up, measure it and weigh it and have our whole contest. Are you kidding me?
Get off of me, you dick.
Damn it.
There we go.
Dadgummit.
There we go. There we go. The little bitch. All right, guys. Luke's.
What do you call it? 3-pounder? I gotta find my scale. You gotta weigh it.
Well, but it's not over 5, so.
Oh, so it's only over 5, so it don't matter what it weighs.
So it's just 1 point.
So it's just 1 point. You got 1 point.
Yep.
It's the last point you're gonna get.
Oh, fat. Feel how cold that fish. That's the coldest bass I've ever caught.
Oh yeah, it's cold. I'm glad we got fish on our hands. I hate you.
There we go. First fish, show up, shut up, Texas, and a nice, maybe close to 3-pounder.
I think, you know.
That's how I go. That would be amazing on camera. No, just straight, hey, just straight strip it out of my hands. Because I was holding it with one hand. Just straight take my rod out of my hand and you reel it in. We got 32 hours combined drive time to fish the same damn stretch.
We're good enough. We made it.
Yeah.
That's right.
You guys catching some?
That was the first one we caught.
First one.
They're just getting going.
Really?
Like. I don't know if you got my text.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just broke one off.
Really?
Got me in a tree and it was going. And I lost another one, but they're just grabbing the back of it.
Okay.
Finally. Hey guys.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good.
Dude, are you resting at all after this 16-pounder?
Yeah.
27 by 24.
That sounds like a table. It's like table. That's table measurement.
Rug.
You got one.
I got one.
That up, babe.
I don't know what it is. Hey, Darian.
Shut up. Shut
I
up.
hate you. I'm probably going to switch rods because I don't like that one. Or that chatter.
That one's a little bit longer than the one I caught there, bud.
It is a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to meet the requirements for what we're doing. Sitting here talking to our buddy Ben Milliken and Mr. Zar. He caught a 16-pounder, the guy in the back of this boat right here.
He's not impressed.
He is not impressed by this at all, but we're impressed because Darian and I are doing stupid show up, shut up, and it is now a tie
1-1.
ball game.
We've been 6 hours.
Is that a giant?
It's a big. I don't know how big. I just barely saw it. I don't.
I'm not helping you get them, so you can get them, but I'm definitely going to get close to film if this is a huge one.
I don't know if it's huge, but I think it's going to be over our 5 pounds. Unless I'm just.
I thought I got a good side view of them, and it looked huge. It's a big one.
Oh. Get him off. No. Yes.
There you go. Oh, big.
Oh, dadgum.
That's a 5-pointer.
That's a 5-pointer right there. Steph Curry.
Oh, and that was a buzzer beer fish too. So now you get the trolling motor too.
Yes, you do. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, friendly competition.
Friendly competition. This is the only time. That's a big one.
Fish smoked it too, dude.
So did I hit the first fish in your boat?
First fish in the boat. I wish I would have.
Yes.
I wish I would have addressed that.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I was.
Yeah, that's the first fish in this thing. That's a bad damn deal. We need to talk about that.
We do need to. It was brought to your attention.
Brought to my attention that I hadn't caught a fish out of this boat yet. And the first bass that was boated in my new Express was by this freaking idiot. And I don't know what to. I don't know if I should go put it back on the trailer.
I'm actually, regardless of what happens the rest of this trip, I'm confident to say that at least I caught the first fish in your boat.
Caught the first fish in my boat. I don't know if that's good when your arch enemy catches the first bass in your boat. I don't know.
I just hope it's not the first and last.
I hope that you don't ever catch one bigger than that in my boat.
Yeah.
You could catch like,
what if I catch a 16-pounder out of your boat and you never get to beat that ever? So I will all time have the biggest fish
like
ever in your boat.
You could catch a 6-pounder and I might not beat it. The way our luck's going. 30 TikTok with you not having any line on your spinning reel and said I wouldn't be caught dead with this little line on my reel. And he said I wouldn't be caught dead with a reel with no line on it. Not to mention lack of control in retrieve. Just saying. Also figured you was something you give Zach a hard time about. His skin's too thin for my picking on him.
Spinning reel?
Yeah, it's like a TikTok with a spinning reel. He like zoomed in on your shit.
Oh. Tell him to zoom in on this. Okay? Film this and say zoom in on this. That's Clyde.
Is it?
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
I got off the trolling motor and got back here checking in. I was checking in with my family, and he done got up here and caught one. That ain't a 5-pounder. We're gonna weigh that one.
He's got it gagged though.
He does have it yoked. He does have it yoked. Come up on here and see that.
He'd be close to 5.
Well, I'm gonna get the scales on. He's on the way to 2.
There we go, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, fatty, he's bleeding like crazy. Let's weigh him real quick. I think he weighs 481. 5.34.
Whoa. 4.34. You freaking.
That's a 1-pointer. All right, there's my 1-pointer. That's probably the biggest 1-pointer I'll catch.
The biggest 1-pointer of your life.
Weigh yours while you got that out. Let's see what yours weighs.
540.
You got one? Twerk, twerk, bust it, bust it.
That's another point, boys. Dude, I mean, I wish this water was 52 degrees.
Bust it.
If they a pound, they a point. Oh,
that better be a pound. I know, I'm fucking.
Come on, bro.
I'm joking. That weighs 1.1, but
1 point.
I'm joking. That's a 1 pounder. Might have weighed a pound.
Well, I'd like to say that even though I was not running the trolling motor, and even though my rod was worked against by this freaking fruit ball up here, we got 7 points on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 7 points. I didn't think they had little fish in there.
I didn't either.
Quite obvious.
Hey, I'm 1 5-pounder away from being tied though.
I know that.
But 7 and 2 just sounds bad.
It does sound bad, but you are 1 5-pounder in the land of 5 pounders.
Yeah, in the land of 7 pounders.
7 pounders. I'm gonna keep casting. Is that all right?
Yeah, I guess. It's about your turn anyhow, so you can just about leave me in this tree if you wanted to. Hey man, I'm gonna come get you in a minute. All right, I'm gonna end my turn 3 minutes early because I made poor decisions on that cast. I deserve a little penalty box time.
I'm good for being humble. It normally is I'm hungry. Knocking at your stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's not a mumble jumble.
I know. I'm either ending my career right now, or
I'm just kind of glad I got bit on something other than a chatterbait.
it is a 5-pounder. Oh my god, it's a bigger than a 5-pounder. Get in the damn boat, baby.
Yeah,
let's
dude.
go.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Baby. And it might have opened up another
Little deal. Dude, that's a
deal, yeah.
damn pretty one and a big
Look
old
at
sucker
that.
right there, son.
So that's let's put it. Hey, let's just make sure before we start counting
Okay.
points, them scales are laying right there.
I mean, I didn't do you like that because I knew it was a 5.
Yeah, and we know that's a 5-pounder, Danny.
Okay,
But
okay.
I probably just broke your rod, and I don't care that I did. And you can't have none of mine. But let's just make sure.
Okay. I mean, this is. I bet what's your guess on this?
Mine
fish?
was 540, and I'm going to say that's going to be real close to the same, if maybe even a little better. She got.
I think that's about 5.75. 5.75.
555.
555.
You got me by a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
You now have 7, and I have 8 or 9.
For some reason, I think you just said you had 9. That last fish made you 9.
9.7. Dang, dude. When you bowed up, I was like, that's going to be a big one.
Oh, guys. Okay, so here's my deal. I knew that, like, obviously we're catching them. And that might be the only bass I ever catch doing this. But this is like the first couple clumps I started seeing.
Yeah, we haven't seen
We haven't seen any clumps like this. That's why I picked this up. And I know that getting a little bit closer to this, I feel like maybe I'm blocking Luke a little bit. So kind of trying to do that.
Definitely. No, I would agree. You're blocking it.
Okay, so that was part of that. Like, I feel like I'm getting closer. That was
That big
fun.
sucker come out of there.
That was fun. She's so dark and pretty. I know.
God dang it.
Get in the boat!
That's a 4-pounder. Get out of here. That's a 4-pounder. Come on.
Let's get it, oh. Let's get it, oh.
8 to 9.
That's not a, we're gonna put him in the box, but he's not a, he's a 1-pointer. Oh, hold on. This fish is like freaking dead. No, he was not dead. He was just like crumped up. All right, so guys, what we were talking about is this is the first place, or the first like spot. And again, that might be completely luck. Those 2 fish, it was in the same exact clump. It was in the same clump though, so like not necessarily saying it was a pattern. Luke, like we figured out a winding pattern that was catching them, but anyhow, I just think I might have a chance doing something a little bit different, and that's why I picked this up. But I will say that that felt very good. I will say that. I would love to, for the next 15 minutes, to catch. I would love to catch me about 5 more in the next 15 minutes. But the problem is, whoever's running the boat in this situation, the problem is that
the pattern. No, you do.
In this situation, in this format, the boat captain is going to be the guy who's getting the best pitches if this becomes a thing that we both do. Dude, that second one was a better bite. He freaking, like, my whole entire line jumped the whole way on slack line. I didn't even check up on him. I just clapped. Yeah, he did. As soon as he turned broadside, clapped him. That one could be a fish.
It is.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Like,
I thought it was.
I did too.
This is the team. This is
Yeah.
fucking... Listen, buddy.
That was not a fish. That was not a fish.
Keep your hands on the rod, your eyes on my woman. You
Damn. I did you wrong on that.
I just got an idea of some shit I'm gonna do.
No.
And you ain't gonna have time to recover from it.
Damn.
Just remember, it rhymes with snip, snip.
Damn. I'm gonna sleep well knowing that I'm fine with this decision I made, Luke. Though top water evening, I'm gonna sleep well knowing that I'm fine with this decision. I don't know what that was. I haven't seen any fish jumping. Probably wasn't a fish jumping. I mean, I don't think the current just got them fired up and got them schooling over here by these trees. Oh, I would hang up on one piece of grass. Man, if that was a one pounder, I would tie right now. But it was literally just a piece of grass that I threw at.
Round one goes to me.
Well, guys, that wraps up round one. Obviously, you know the result. Luke won 9 points to my 8 points, but it was fun. I'm not gonna complain. Luke caught some big ones and I got to see them and I got to film them and we got to break down this place. So this was a friendlier version than the last time. I'm not upset with the result from today. I mean, I wish I would have won this video, but the good thing about this series rather than our last series was, at least right now, technically I did lose today, but like the last time, it would have been a worse result. Like, I guess the punishment for losing in our last series, the punishment for losing each video was worse than it is in this one. So yeah, that wraps it up. We're idling out. We've got a huge long idle through all of this stuff. I'm not gonna get too close to the front because that's where you fall in at. We've seen several big, gigantic gators today. Beautiful sunset here in very, very, very South Texas. Like I said, Luke won today, but it was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. This was like the most friendly version of competition you can have, but it's still competition. You don't want to lose. And I'm a little frustrated, but hey, it was fun. Luke caught them. I didn't. Is what it is. But one thing I do want to say, this boat is sick. This sea deck is literally the most coolest and awesomest thing in the whole planet. I had one earlier, choke a chatterbait, bleeding on the floor. Luke just splashes a little water on it, gone instantly, which is really cool. So, Luke, what do we think we're gonna do for tomorrow? Do we want to give this out yet, or?
No, I think they got to show up, but I think it's going to be a very different format, and I will say it's a viewer requested format from last year.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Same boat. A lot of people wanted to see the same boat, and I have to say it totally changed things.
Yeah.
You had to be more strategic in different ways, I guess I should say. And tomorrow it's going to be a lot of that.
The thing too, there's no line. Like there's no faking each other out. Like one of the videos Luke pulled up on me, I acted like I didn't have them, or we would text back and forth like we didn't have them. We know like we're in the same boat. So that's what makes it, this version is a lot more fun. I don't say it's a lot more fun, but it has definitely been a lot of fun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe to Luke Dunkins' channel, subscribe to my channel, obviously. All the description is gonna have everybody's channels that are involved in this trip. And again, we wanna say a huge thank you to 6 Cents Fishing for having us all out here in South Texas. We're gonna be here for 4, 5, 6, 7-ish, 10 days. We don't really know how long, it depends on how good the fishing is. But make sure if you want to use any of the stuff that me and Luke are using in this trip, we appreciate you guys watching the videos. We appreciate the support, and more than anything, both of us appreciate your support for both of us, because there's a lot of fun in between, especially after the last Show Up and Shut Up. We had a lot of people who just really enjoyed the camaraderie and the competition between both of us. So that's always a lot of fun. We appreciate your comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and we'll see you later.